Hey, feeling what's good? This is your girl, I am the Bronze Goddess, and it's time for another strawberry letter. Let's go get 'em. I'm a 32-year-old RN with a good job, no kids, and doing well. I met this guy and I was really attracted to him. I went ahead and asked for his name and his number so that we could keep in touch. So we started communicating and soon he came to my place and we had a good time. I cooked. We talked and I had fun. It was never my intention for us to be intimate, but we ended up having sex. Since then, we have been hanging out regularly and the sex continued. He has been a gentleman and all of that. But I have noticed that it seems like our relationship is mostly physical. We have never gone out on a date. I'm gonna get you. Promise. Mostly he comes to my house and we spend time together. I have been to his place only once. For his birthday, I took him shopping because I wasn't sure what he liked, and I had promised I would do that. That morning of our shopping day, I was so excited about the opportunity to spend some quality time with him. But without asking my permission, he invited a friend to tag along. Needless to say, I was very uncomfortable. After that, he was in a hurry to drop me off and go about his business. When I asked him what our relationship was, he said that he considers me a friend and wants things to stay the way that they are for a while. Ooh, girl. Ooh, I'm gonna get you so bad. Whenever I say anything about my feelings, he doesn't acknowledge them. He just dismisses it. I have also noticed that I have to make the effort to call and to text, and when I do, he answers me back late at night. BG, I have asked him directly, is he seeing someone? And he says no, but his actions speak differently. I am going to get you. There is so much clear-cut foolishness in this letter. It's amazing. But I know you might be surprised to hear this, but in the SWV song, but the problem here is you. No, the problem is you. There's a couple of different areas in this letter where I feel that you were the one who made the mistake. Number one, I don't think that a woman should be approaching a man. It may be archaic, it may be caveman, but to me, don't get me wrong, saying hello and all that is fine, but to ask for his number and all of that, you seemed a little bit forward. And this is not one isolated incident. I'm talking about all of it. I'm not saying you should never ask a man for his number. You should never ask a man for his name. But I want you to see how all of this showed him, or all this gave him an impression of you that wasn't really true. You asked for his name and his number, so you made the first move there. And when you went out on a date, I don't even know if he asked you or not, but you asked him to come over to your place. That's number two. You asked him to come over to your place, not even letting him take you to dinner or anything like that. Issue number three that I have with you is you were intimate with him on that same night. Issue number four that I have with you is the fact that you took him out on a shopping spree, or even taking him out shopping for his birthday. Issue number five, you act like it's okay to be called a friend. When he told you you were a friend, you didn't think that you had a relationship with a boyfriend. How can you be in a relationship when someone has called you a friend? That's not a relationship. That is a friendship. And you continue to have sex with this man, knowing that there was no real title, that there was no real commitment there. And now you're in too deep, and now you don't know what you're supposed to do. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a slight issue with him, but to me, he's being honest with you. You asked him, what is this between us? And he said a friendship. You are friends with benefits, but you are under the impression that you are in a relationship. And there is a distinct difference between the two. You're 32 years old. That's the only reason why I'm giving it to you like this. If you were 19, if you were 18, I would probably take it a little bit easier on you, but you're a grown woman. You don't see what this is? Why are you asking dudes out on dates? Why are you not allowing them to take you somewhere, to show you a good time, to court you, to pursue you? Why are you having sex with a dude on the first day that you invited home to your place? Like, girl, even for safety reasons, how much do you really know about someone that you invite into your home? And beyond into your home, it's bad enough that you invited this brother home to your kitchen, but you invited him home to your bedroom and you barely knew him. I feel like, there's so much in this letter. Like you said, you're the only one calling him and texting him. And then when he does call you, he calls you at night. Nighttime phone calls sound like booty call to me. He only calls you late at night. Does he ask you to come over? Well, I guess not, because you've only been to his place one time. Does he come over? Girl, there's so many clues in this letter, don't make no sense. What I need you to understand is that this dude is using you, but you seem so willing to let him use you. Why are you treating him? Why are you taking him on shopping sprees? And he ain't even your man. He called you a friend. Do you take other friends on shopping sprees? Girl, no ma'am. He is using you, but you are allowing him to use you. You set the tone very, very early in this relationship for how it was going to work out. You set the tone early on in this relationship for what was acceptable to you. It is acceptable that he not take you anywhere. It is acceptable that he not be the one to make the first move. It is acceptable that he not call you and text you and you kept giving him sex regularly. How was he not supposed to? And then girl, and then you had the nerve, the sheer audacity to try to tell me he's a gentleman? He's a gentleman because he's nice, because he has sex with you. You're giving him everything that he wants. Why would he be mean to you? You're giving him sex. You're buying him clothes. You're feeding him. He's not spending any quality time with you. And the one time you sounded all excited about it, like he was somebody special. Like, the one time I thought we were going to spend some time together. I was really excited. I told him we were going on a shopping spree and he brought his friend. Yeah, he brought his friend because he wants to make it clear to you that you are not his girl. That's all he was doing like that. He wanted to drive that point home that you wanted a homies. He's treating you like one of the homies. So he brought you. So when you took him out shopping, he brought one of his other homies. But you're not his girl. He's never even taken you out on a date. You said that yourself. How can you be in a relationship with a man who doesn't take you out on dates? Just because you have sex with him regularly, you think that makes him your man? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Let me tell you how you could do this differently. What I believe is that if a man is truly interested in you, he will pursue you. And to me, this is how I feel. If I saw a man and he was attractive and nice and all of that, and I made sure that he saw me, whether it's some old, let me just get over here real quick. All right. Okay. Can I borrow your salt? Just a very, very subtle to make sure that you see me. Can I borrow your salt? Thank you so much. Thank you. Whatever it is to make sure that you've seen me too. This is back in the day before I was married, so don't get it twisted. But I'm just saying, subtly, make sure that you notice me. If you don't make a move, then it's probably not going to work. Action speaks so much louder than words. And your actions showed him that you didn't value yourself and you didn't value your body. Well, let me tell you what I really think happened. I think that you thought you were going to hook him up a nice steak and you were going to blow his mind in the bedroom. I think that you thought the sex was going to be so good that he was going to call you. And you were half right. He did call you. But not to be in a relationship. He called you back for some more sex. Because he thought that you thought that's all you were worth. And that's what you both have in common. That you both don't value your body. He doesn't value your body because he doesn't think that you value your body. And clearly you don't. I think that he is using you for everything that he can get out of you. And you are so willing and so free and just so eager to let him do it. You're 32 years old. You don't have to settle at any age, but you don't have to settle. Why do you think this type of behavior is okay? Why are you spending your money? He didn't even spend any time with you. That's what your actions showed him. Your actions showed him you thought so little of yourself. He didn't have to spend any time with you. He didn't have to spend any time to get to know you. He didn't spend any money on you. Your actions showed him. And then you had the nerve. I can't get past the fact that you told me he was a gentleman. What kind of gentleman comes over in the middle of the night just to have sex with you and doesn't even call you, doesn't even text you, isn't even your man? He told you are a friend. What kind of gentleman has sex with a friend? Randomly. When you brought that brother home and cooked for him and called him and asked for his number and pursued him and offered to buy him things on his birthday, you made yourself look desperate. You made yourself look thirsty. When he told you that you were just a friend and you were okay with that and you continued to have sex with him even after he made it clear that you were a friend, that's probably why the homie was there when you guys were shopping. And let me tell you this one. And you might, girl, if you break up with him, you know what? That homie that was with you, I bet he'll try to get at you. You know why? Because your man, the guy that you're seeing, I bet he's already told him everything about you. And I bet he'll show some interest in you if you guys break up. This is not a relationship. You ever seen that when a guy, when there are two friends and one of them is dating a girl and they break up and the other one tries to talk to him and you're like, how is this possible? Why is he hollering at me? And the reason why he's trying to talk to you is because he's already let him know what's up. Oh man, she got low self-esteem. She'll have sex with you. She brought me home, had sex with me on the first night. Even if you're not that type of girl, the fact that you did that, let him think that that's the kind of girl that you were. Let him think that you do this all the time. You made yourself look desperate. You pushed up on him. You asked for his number. You asked for his name. You called him. You brought him over. You cooked for this man. You spending money on this man. You calling him. You texting him. You're doing too much for a man that says he's your friend. And above all that, you're having sex with this man. He doesn't even think enough of you to spend any money on you or spend any time on you. The only time he calls you is probably for sex. He waits all day before returning your call. Like, you don't see, at 32 years old, the writing should be on the wall right now. I don't understand why you are cheapening yourself. Why aren't you respecting yourself enough? What's going on with your confidence level? There are subtle ways that you could have made some changes in this. If he didn't think enough of you to approach you, then you should have went on about your day. He must not have been the one. What's meant to be will be. You don't have to force it. You tried to force something to happen here. And what you got is somebody who's willing to use you. If the sex dries up, so will this pseudo relationship. This fake farce, fantasy, falsehood of a relationship will dry up the minute you stop having sex with him. There's nothing here. You're holding on to it like there's no commitment. When you have sex with men with no commitment, they don't think they have to commit to you. That's why he said he wanted everything to stay the way that it is. I'm not trying to change anything. I want it to stay the way that it is. Because that gives him the freedom to date and see whoever he wants to see. The person he actually does care about, that's the person he's taking out. That's the person he's calling during the day. That's the person he's getting to know. You are filling a void for him. He is using you strictly for sex. And then now you're willing to spend money on him. It's like, why are you trying to do so much to prove to this man who is not even worthy that you're worthy of being in a relationship with? It reeks of desperation. I'm praying that God will help you to work on your self-esteem and your confidence level. Because you don't have to do all of this for somebody you just met. This is far from love. It's not even really infatuation. It's just sex. You're trying to make it sound romantic and make it sound, don't pretty it up. It's ugly. It's just sex. He calls you in the middle of the night, not to talk to you, not to find out how your day has been, not because that was his first opportunity all day. He calls you in the middle of the night for some sex. What does that sound? In the middle of the night? Why are you letting him touch you? He's not even worthy to touch you. Don't you make him another steak. Don't you dare. Anyway, guys, be sure to leave your comments below. What should she do? Do you think that he's using her? I definitely believe that he is. I think that she is a booty call but doesn't know it, because you cannot be in a relationship all by yourself, and that is exactly what this is. You are calling it a relationship, but that's not really what this is. You're trying to make it sound pretty. It's not pretty. It's ugly. He's using you. He's using your body, using your time, even using your money. You've only been to his place one time. You'll never go back. He's not going to bring you over there. He wants to come to your house in the middle of the night to have sex with you and then leave. He has no respect for you. How can you let somebody who has no respect for you even touch you? Value yourself more. You are worth so much more than these crumbs from this unworthy man. I need you to know that. I don't need you to think that you're worthy. I need you to know that you're worthy of a man who will respect you, a man who will not take advantage of your body and your time and all of this generosity. Use all this for somebody who's actually worth it. Don't bring somebody that you barely know over to your house. Like, that's dangerous. That alone is dangerous. And then you're cooking for him. And like, I believe in my heart that you thought that the sex was going to be so good that you were going to get him to call you. And he did call you, but he only called you for more sex. He thinks that's all you're good for. That doesn't turn you off. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till next time, later, Divas and dudes. Deuces.